meeting of the Fall River Commission on Disability, Wednesday, March 9th, 2020. Bear with me here. I'm trying to go fast. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make any audio or video recording of this public meeting, or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are thereby advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived, by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. Do I have to read that again because I stumbled so much?
No,
right.
That's fine.
Okay, roll call.
Chairman Dennis Paul Sally.
Present. Get present.
Vice Chairwoman Debbie Pacheco.
Present.
Commissioner Lisa Silva.
Present.
Commissioner Danny Robillard.
Present.
Commissioner Ann O'Neill Souza.
Present.
Okay. With your indulgence, I need to move the agenda around a minute because, not a minute. I need to move them around because we may be losing our quorum at 4 o'clock. We have somebody leaving at 3:45. So I have a couple of items to be voted on. So if we can go to item number 5, there's not going to be a guest. Yep. Go ahead.
Motion to take the agenda
Oh, go ahead,
out
Danny.
of
Go
order.
ahead. Go ahead, Commissioner. Say it again.
Motion to take the agenda out of order.
Do I hear a second to that?
I'll second that.
Okay.
Roll call because we're virtual.
Exactly. We need a roll call.
Chairman Dennis Paul Sally.
Yes.
Vice Chairwoman Debbie Pacheco.
Yes.
Commissioner Lisa Silva.
Yes.
Commissioner Danny Robillard.
Yes.
Commissioner Ann O'Neill Souza.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Sergeant Kevin Dolan was unable to make it today, but he told us we will come in June. He will come to report to us in June and answer any questions. However, this is a budgetary matter for the police, for the FRPD. So we need to vote on this item today. And then he will come and report to us in June and make any improvements. Okay, where's the echo coming from? Okay, so is there? Let's get a motion on the floor for discussion if we need to. A motion to renew the disability parking enforcement program for the coming year. So I need that motion made.
I'm sorry, can you
Motion
repeat
to
that?
renew the disability parking.
Okay. A motion was made. Say it again, Lisa. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you broke up on the phone. So what is the motion for?
The motion is to renew the disability parking enforcement program for another year.
Okay, do you have a motion for that?
Ann O'Neill Souza made the motion, and I need a second. Okay, second by Lisa Silva. Is that what I heard? Is that what I heard? A second by Lisa?
Yes, I second that.
Okay. Discussion.
Unmuted.
Discussion?
No,
Okay,
no discussion, I guess.
I'll call for a roll call vote.
Chairman Dennis Paul Sally.
Yes.
Vice Chairwoman Debbie Pacheco.
Yes.
Commissioner Lisa Silva.
Yes.
Commissioner Danny Robillard.
No.
Commissioner Ann O'Neill Souza.
Yes.
I need to take one more item that I think needs to be voted on. And that is, we're not having Disability Awareness Day this year. We allocated $8,000 for that day, and so I'm wondering if we could transfer, or if I'm doing this right, transfer the $8,000 from Disability Awareness Day to the scholarship program luncheon. So I need
Motion to transfer the sum of $8,000 from the Disability Awareness line in our budget for 2022 over to the Fall River Scholarship Luncheon line for Fall River Scholarship line, Fall River Scholarship line for 2022.
Second.
Okay. Is there discussion?
Mr. Chairman, very briefly.
Yes.
Thank you. We decided to bring this transfer forward after a conversation last year with Mary Sahadi. If you have unused money, so we didn't have to allocate money when we already had money that was voted on previously but unused. So that's why this is done. It's new for the commission. We've never had a transfer like this, but this is being done on the advice of former CFO Mary Sahadi. Thank you.
Okay.
I yield.
Any other? Okay, this will require also, well, these all require roll call votes, so we'll do roll call.
Chairman Dennis Paulselli.
Yes.
Vice Chairwoman Debbie Pacheco.
Yes.
Commissioner Lisa Silva.
Yes.
Commissioner Danny Robillard.
Yes.
Commissioner Ann O'Neill Souza.
Yes.
Okay. I think we can go back to the order of the agenda now in the approval for the minutes of February 9th. Do I hear a motion to approve for February 9th?
Motion to approve minutes of the Fall River Commission on Disability for February 9th, 2022.
Second. I'll second that.
All right. Any discussion? Okay, we need a roll call.
Chairman
Roll
Dennis
call vote.
Paulselli.
Yes.
Vice Chairwoman Debbie Pacheco.
Yes.
Commissioner Lisa Silva.
Yes.
Commissioner Danny Robillard.
Yes.
Commissioner Ann O'Neill Souza.
Yes.
Okay. Again, moving in order of the agenda, now we're on item number 6, and that's updates. And these, I don't think there's anything that needs to be voted on. So the first item is ADA. The only thing I have to say under that item is there is an update. The City Council Committee on, I hope I'm saying all of this right, the Committee on Human Services, Housing, Youth, and Elderly Affairs is chaired by Andrew Raposo, but this is being spearheaded by Councilor Linda Pereira, who's reached out to us a number of times on ADA-related things, particularly outdoor dining. They want a kind of an update on the ADA improvement grant, what we did with it, what changes, improvements were made in Government Center, and they also want to know what other kinds of accessibility are needed throughout the city, which we've been working on pretty regularly as a work group, ADA work group. But the part that I want to hear everybody's feedback on, and maybe even a motion, is they want to create a liaison to the City Council. I don't know if I should give my feelings, or I'm not going to give my feeling yet. What I'd like to do is open it up.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I could support a liaison with the caveat that the liaison work with the ADA work group, and that the ADA work group report back to the full commission as we do with all matters that require full commission action. Plus, just as a matter of courtesy, we give updates when necessary at every meeting. So I would support a commission liaison to the Fall River Disability Commission with the understanding and clear caveat that they work exclusively with the ADA work group.
Do you want to put that in the form of a motion for further discussion?
Motion so made that the
Okay.
Fall River Commission on Disability endorse a liaison from the Fall River City Council to work exclusively with the ADA work group, and that the ADA work group will report any and all goings on with the liaison to the full commission.
Do I hear a second to that?
I'll second that.
Okay. What about further discussion?
Mr. Pacelli, it's
Yes.
Mrs. Pacheco. Debbie. Okay, I just need to get some clarification.
Sure.
So basically, the city council is going, one of their members is going to be a liaison in working with us. Is it not, am I right?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. So, and what Mr. Robillard just made motion for is that that person work with the ADA subcommittee, and then that ADA subcommittee will report back out to the full commission.
That's correct. Work with the ADA
All right.
work group. Yeah, we're not a subcommittee. We're a work group.
I'm sorry, work group. I'm sorry. Let me clarify
That's okay.
that. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, that makes a little bit makes sense to me. I just wanted to make sure I understood clearly that there'll be a member of the city council that will be working with our ADA working group on any concern, so to speak.
Yep, that's correct.
All right. Thank you for answering that and clarifying.
To be reported back to the full commission. That's also an important part of that.
Thank you.
Okay. Are there any other comments or questions?
Mr. Chairman, very briefly, we give ADA work group updates to the full commission every month. So these would just be included in those updates.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Okay, I'll take a roll call vote.
Chairman Dennis Paulselli,
Yes.
Vice Chairwoman Debbie Pacheco,
Yes.
Commissioner Lisa Silva,
Yes.
Commissioner Danny Robillard,
Yes.
Commissioner Ann O'Neill Souza.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just go
Mr.
through
Chairman, Mr. Chairman, one point of clarity. Could
Yes.
we send a copy of the motion we just made along with this vote to the committee?
Yes, we will. I'll send it to Chair Andrew Raposo.
Very good. Thank you. I yield.
I'm just going to go through these quickly. Anything on policies, Vice Chair Debbie Pacheco?
No updates at this time.
Okay. Under finance, you all just received the budget report for December, but it came this afternoon, so look over it. Because we'll be making some allocations next month, particularly the scholarship program. And under outreach, I just want to let everybody know that we've heard from one school already, a charter school, and I've given them until March 18th to give us numbers. And the work group on outreach will be working and meeting on March 30th. And we'll have at least a suggestion in the next full commission meeting. But right now we're still waiting for numbers to come in from the principals of the schools. Any questions about that? Okay.
None
Is
at
there
this
any?
time.
Hello. Is there any? Okay. Is there any old questions? Old business? New business? I just want to outline that The next meeting, we're going to be meeting with Jen Klein. This is the Copicut woods. They're trying to make it universally accessible. They had asked for support from the commission, and there was a deadline. I did write on behalf of the commission. I figured there was no cost involved, just a letter of support that it should be universally accessible because they're applying for a grant, and the grant is specifically for accessibility. So I figured since there was a deadline, I figured it would be I would respond on behalf of the commission. Is there any questions about that? But Jen Klein will be coming next month to talk more about the project itself, just to kind of to educate us on what they're trying to do. Are there any questions about that?
Mr. Chairman, extremely briefly, would you send a copy wherever the records of the commission are kept so that we have it on file, that letter
Sure.
of support?
I'll do that.
Thank you. I yield.
And then finally, I just want to just tell you that in May, we're going to be meeting with a state agency called the Massachusetts Disabled Persons Protection Commission. They deal with disability abuse. They outreached to all the commissions. Jeff Dugan from the Mass Office on Disability sent us all the email to get in touch with the Disabled Persons Protection Commission. So they will be coming to our May meeting to explain what they do and how we can help them, and just to let everybody know, I'm not going into anything specifically, but we have had reports of disability abuse. I can tell you that between Health and Human Services Office and even some calls that I've gotten, I do know that it's an issue. So I think it's good to have them come and kind of educate us about what they do and how they can be of assistance. Is there any other new business? Can I have a motion to
Motion to adjourn?
Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll second that. Oh, I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. Can we have a roll call?
Chairman Dennis Paulselli,
Yes.
Vice Chairwoman Debbie Pacheco,
Yes.
Commissioner Lisa Silva,
Yes.
Commissioner Danny Robillard,
Yes.
Commissioner Ann O'Neill Souza.
Yes.
We're adjourned. I gotta go.
Thank you.